At one point, he gets on his knees in front of Ant Jefe. I'm like, okay, this might really get your ass kicked right here.
Man, I thought that moment was about to get tense.
Ant Jefe like that. Fat Jefe, he like chilling.
Oh, I forgot. That's your boy.
Shout out Fat Jefe.
Yeah.
607, I just be like trying to get his message across in a freaky way. You feel me?
That's
like,
gay.
You know?
607 Unk who did not come to Polymer's party. So 607. So there's 107 Hoover.
607s, no, yeah.
And then there's the 60s. So out there, Crips and Hoovers don't beef.
But that's kind of good y'all done bring him, because I'm not really trying to bring like a Crip to my hood, you feel me? The homies would have been on his ass, boy.
He said he's not trying to bring a Crip to his hood. Unk is identifying as a Hoover, 107 Hoover, right? So we know Hoover, you know, you got, as we've been discussing at length here, criminals and Crips, it's all one thing, it's just Hoover. I find it interesting that it's cool for you to let a Hoover bring you to the Hoovers and let a Hoover bring you to the edge of the Hoovers and the 40s, but you can't bring a Crip to your hood. You see that? And that's that backdoor, underhanded bullshit that we be talking about.
You know?
607 Unk who did not come to Polymer's party.
Who's everybody making music? He said he was gonna come and then he chickened out.
I mean, yeah, shit, the homies would have been on his ass, boy. You know?
607 Unk who did not come to Polymer's party.
They would have been talking crazy. But it's all good. It would have been love, but my homies like to talk crazy. I Lush, you know.
They be popping it.
But he's from St. Louis. Although
they still gonna talk crazy.
He did reveal that 710 is like a Hoover Crip thing.
Right? So 607. So there's 107 Hoover.
607s, no, yeah.
And then there's the 60s. So out there, Crips and Hoovers don't beef.
But that's kind of good y'all done bring him, because I'm not really trying to bring like a Crip to my hood, you feel me? That's not like something that I would do, you feel me?
So number one, let's listen to this.
And then there's the 60s. So out there, Crips and Hoovers don't beef.
But that's kind of good y'all done bring him, because I'm not really trying to bring like a Crip to my hood.
He said he's not trying to bring a Crip to his hood. Now specifically, Unk is identifying as a Hoover, 107 Hoover, right? So we know Hoover, you know, you got, as we've been discussing at length here, criminals and Crips, it's all one thing, it's just Hoover. It don't even really matter the number of the street, is Hoover, nigga, that's what it is. So I find it interesting that it's cool for you to let a Hoover bring you to the Hoovers and let a Hoover bring you to the edge of the Hoovers and the 40s, Crip hoods, and then he brought y'all to a Crip hood, because that's 512 over there, so that's Gangster Crip over Hoover Gangster Crip, Trouble Gangster Crip. So that's cool, right? But you can't bring a Crip to your hood. You see that? And that's that backdoor, underhanded bullshit that we be talking about. Everybody need to be aware of that. And you know, Young Hawk, of course, he's not a good standing with the set at this present time. You know, the homie Trigger Bird aired out the fact that he watched him, you know, drop out right there in the penitentiary. You feel me? So, you know, you fucking with a nigga that's, you know, his set ain't fucking with him, disown him, he's looked at as no good. And you know, he's bringing you around, and that's cool. And it's a joke on Young Hawk, because look, this how this nigga feel. He feel like he won't bring you to his hood, but you can bring him to yours. So now when they left, when all the Don Moves left, they laughing at you, they clowning you. Period. Feel me? That might have been saying that S word. They really blooded out. They gonna say that B word. Nigga, know what I'm talking about? You look stupid as hell right now, fool. For multiple reasons, but that is a chief reason. Here you are trying to find your attempt to clout chase and get 15 minutes of fame from leeching off the clout that King Peel has, who's trying to leech off the clout of 4 Extra. You do a stunt trolling, and the nigga still look at you like, oh nigga, yeah, I'm not really trying to bring a Crip to my hood though. Damn, fool. You think criminal is exempt from that? I think the fuck not. And then you brought him specifically to an entirely Crip section of the Hoovers. Feel me? What sense do that make? So, you know, more egg on Young Hawk face, but let's go.
You feel me? That's not like something that I would do. You feel me?
Nobody would have known.
Yeah.
He would have been a totally secret Crip. Everybody would think
I
he
seen
was.
that episode. I want to bring it up.
But people think he's like a bisexual witch doctor. That's his vibe.
right.
He ain't really like most of the Crips I met. I never met a Crip that zesty.
He just do his.
And that includes
Except for
Tony
one-
Woolrich. Yeah.
There's two I know.
Crip, yeah, but then Crip back, y'all had some dude up here from Texas.
That's what I'm saying is that 607 Unk is actually gayer than a gay Crip.
Yeah, I think 607 I'll just be like trying to get his message across in a freaky way. You feel me?
That's
like,
gay.
I mean, shit, man. I don't know if it's gay.
Nigga, Lush is stupid.
I know you loving my man content. Hit that subscribe button, like button, drop a super chat or something.
Hey, listen, Unk is a J-Cat, you know what I'm saying, a little bit, but he just playing a role. Unk the homie. I'm not going against homies, you feel me? That's what I'm not doing. So, Unk from the set, he got Hoover on his stomach. Then you know we gonna get him straight. Don't even worry about it. Niggas ain't playing with Unk. I ain't letting nobody play with Unk now. Let's stay from the set. Period.
Hey, bro.
It's gay to have a message.
This nigga is dumb.
Well, get it, bro. What did you just say? You said he needs to get his message across in a freaky way.
I mean, he does things to shock value, like Munchie B said. We're gonna get into all that in a minute as well. He does things for shock value, which garners attention, and once he has your attention, he slips in positive messages. Charleston White does the same thing. It's all pretty actually genius. There's a method to both of their madness at the end of the day.
Man, I mean shit in an entertaining way. You know what I'm saying? If you just have somebody on here like, hey, before the sun goes down, you gotta be in the house or you're gonna pass out. Like, if you get him on here and he's tweaking and freaking and saying it, you're gonna watch it a little bit more. Like,
But I'll put it like this: is that so Munchie B is blind, obviously, and he was sitting next to 607 Unk, and then this morning he basically said like, yo, like, y'all can't have me sitting next to Unk like that, which I take it to mean that like people hit him up and basically were like, bruh, like you didn't look right sitting next to this dude who's doing all this weird, like he's like pretending to have like psychotic episodes in the middle of the podcast. He's got his belt half off. He's doing weird gyrating dance. At one point he gets on his knees in front of Aunt Jefe. I'm like, okay, this might really get your ass kicked right here.
man,
I thought that moment was about to get tense.
I thought,
man, Aunt Jefe like that. Fat Jefe, he like shit.
Oh, I forgot. That's your
Shout out
boy.
Fat Jefe.
Wow. Damn, he taking shots at Young Ant Jefe. That's crazy.
Nah, he got a fade for you, I'm pretty sure.
Well, here you go.
He gonna turn
Setting
you-
up another fade that ain't gonna
He
go
gonna turn
through.
you into a toaster
Setting
strudel.
up another fade that ain't gonna happen.
Hey.
That might be actually, you know, since
Now I ain't gonna say Fat Jefe a chicken out of the fade. I know he'd take a 50,000, 100,000
For
fast.
sure, yeah.
But it wouldn't be the same kind of like it wouldn't be the same kind of audience that I'm
Yeah.
looking for. You.
See, but that's the problem. You're looking for an audience. So you're essentially telling yourself that all your trolling is really to, again, clout leech on 4 Extra. And frankly, as far as a clout weight class matchup, Young and Jefe is more sensible for you at this present moment. So you got to work your way up. Niggas be, see, that's the problem with a lot of people in this day and age. Like, people just want to start at the top. They don't want to grind from the bottom, right? Instead of getting $50,000 or $100,000 fade for 4 Extra, hey man, go take a $10,000, $20,000 bag, go head up with Young Ant, have it hosted on No Jumper. It's gonna do its numbers, and then maybe, you know, you can get that fade. It's just like in the actual sport of boxing. Niggas is on the come up. They might have 11 wins, and they got to get a few more wins before they can get in there with the Tank Davises, nigga, with the Terrence Crawfords. You feel me? With the Canelo Alvarez's and stuff like that. You got to have some fades first before you get in there with people who have a name. You got to get your weight up, get your rank up, build your record, pad your statistics, bro. This nigga just want to walk in, you know what I'm saying? Just have a fade with one of the top individuals in the space. It's not finna happen, fool. It's not. No, you haven't trolled. I'm not gonna say it's not enough trolling you can do. You ain't trolled enough though.
You feel?
oh, you're doing the exact same thing that 4 Extra did, bro.
Picking out fight.
And then you're complaining about it. Pot calling the kettle black. More hypocrisy.
No, listen,
not
bro.
necessarily, because that's not his lane. That's not Fat Hefe lane.
Not
He
yet.
never been like on here talking about like. There's not too many people that's like, oh, he had a lot of knockouts in jail. No, he was fucking shit over.
And Hefe is with me now, so
that's cool.
he's about to engage in clout chasing, the likes of which the world has never seen.
Oh,
Especially him. He's never seen.
sounds like King Village.
Just kidding. I would like to clarify that Aunt Hefe is not my puppet, and that I am speaking in jest. Because everybody who becomes part of No Jumper, I'm like very like terrified that people are gonna get in their ears and basically start telling them, "Oh, Adam's playing you like a fiddle. He's got you doing all his stupid ass circus act dancing, etc."
Yeah, it's a huge deterrent to me. You know, it's really.
No, you good. You good. Yeah. You good. Yeah. Oh, I ain't worried about
At the end of
you.
the day, it's just a fucking
Here, take
job.
these.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
really?
you'll be
That's
all right.
the plastic part too, or the zipper?
Just
see, y'all
eat the
think-
whole
hey,
bag.
yeah,
It's
see,
a
they
slow
think
release.
They,
Yeah,
think
slow
they
release.
think they Tyler dolls, right? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Them is fentanyl.
No, you got the nickname now. You're Lil Tylenol, right?
King Pillatin, Lil Fentanyl.
Lil Tylenol.
Man, who gave me that name?
I forget already.
Was it the shit man?
Was it,
Aaron saying
Yeah,
that?
Aaron the plumber, fresh out of the what's it called? What's the tank called? The septic tank. The shitty plumber.
He was that kind of plumber. He was
yeah,
really
man.
one with the poop.
Man, coming out covered in shit. It's nothing. I'll go down there again if I have to.
But him acknowledging you is like super crazy. If he's scared to fight faux extras,
Right.
and faux extras somehow thinks you're beneath him, why does Aaron the plumber have the audacity to even try to address you?
Because we all on the same level, you feel me? They just really think that these numbers that, for sure, 4Extras got his numbers from No Jumper because his shit was real low before he went up. But, shout out to him. He doing his thing. But, yeah, and they
Subtle
heads,
shade.
Shout out to
in their
him.
heads, they think
That
they
changes.
really somebody. But if Instagram just so happens to say, oh, we don't like you today, then you got to start all over.
Seen it happen. That's a tough one to go through.
And when you start all over, that's where you get a chance to see who you really are. You feel me? When you got to start from scratch.
Because you was already up and then you got your shit black.
Oh yeah, man. And if I go down again, I'm like, come up again.